Definitely not appealing to go on. I mean, Misha again. It's going to take a little bit of damage. Uragi's tempted to get in the face with the two of them. The spear will miss.
Yeah, that wasn't Mars. That was someone else. Well, what's his other name? Is that Ares? From the one is from Greek mythology. The other one is.
I mean, Ares is also a god of war.
Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't Mars. That was Ares actually missing the spear.
Top Dracho. They get aggressive on Tiger, but there's a lot of damage coming in with the Firestorm. Tiger will put the Fairy Fires, but it won't be enough to save him. And we'll get that first blood. They punish the Hoodwink, getting a little too close, and against the sustain of the Yayo, Amar not able to do quite enough damage in return with the Firestorm.
You wanted to go with me.
Also at the top lane, they did cut down all the trees, so Hoodwink doesn't have much trees to work with, at least on the middle side of the lane.
Obviously back down bottom, as you expected, Misha does get taken out.
A kill threat, Boom going for more points in Flame Guard, knows that there's no way he can take off the Flame Guard with his abilities, so it's all good. And Dragonite just tanking up, not going for the bottle. One of the mid laners that doesn't get it. Garacho, he's just straight up dead.
And they have enough damage. The level 4 on Amar hits pretty hard, and he has it enough to make sure that Dracho can't run. Need to lay down and heavily contest Dracho. 6-minute power rune comes in. It's going to be secured here for Boom. Celery heading over, making sure the BZM is not able to interrupt that. And they're going to try and run down BZM. Tofu jumping in underneath the tower. Remnant forward. Magical burst with the slide of fist. An extra bit of physical enough from Boom to take down the kill. Good moves from Gaimin Gladiators around that rune spawn.
Having a Dragonite on mid lane sometimes might give you that false sense of security.
Against heroes like the Ember Spirit.
When you say extra root, that's going to be their only route, because he still doesn't have a point in Pit of Malice.
I mean, that's the thing as well.
He's very good. Amar is, carry. It's all good bushwhack. Catches him mid-air.
Oh, poor old Tofu. He didn't even get the chance to land there as he gets caught out. And Duracho, that's the backup coming in. As Ace, Arena down. See if he's got the damage to take down Amar. Amar's able to get another Firestorm off. The Chain Frost won't quite bounce the way of Duracho, but it's enough damage to take down Ace. Tiger has got another bit of a catch onto Duracho. If they've got any control, they do. There's the skill in the pit. A little bit of a route, doesn't matter though. Speed's still there.
One illusion at level 1 ulti, so you know the bounces are gonna come out. Boom, Dragonite stun, here we go.
There's the jump. Have they got the follow-up lockdown? They do. No chance for Boom there. They've got a lot of great control here on OG's heroes.
Even the Chain Frost there, just to be sure, because he is very elusive. The amount of blink daggers, so they also want to go for a kill.
Let's have a look. See what Ace can find here with the jump. There's Amai zooming around with a haste rune. They've caught him with the chains. They've dropped the arena here to control the Underlord, and with Boom on top of them, they'll try and take him down, but Amar pretty beefy. They don't quite have the damage to finish him off. Amar's going to be able to walk away, and Ace, he's getting chased down by Uragi with the Diffusal Blade. So after the jump from Gaimin Gladiators, it's them that's going to lose a hero. Dracho, he'll pop the ult, but do Gaimin Gladiators really want to get back and involved in this? We'll see that
here comes
PL, but he's caught in the pit. They commit straight onto Boom. That's going to be the Ember Spirit going down. Dracho looks towards Uragi, but Uragi's out and safe. As OG, they find a third. Nobody dying. And look at this value.
5-man Fiends game.
Oh, look at this value here. Straight back to base. Everybody heals up, gets their mana, gets their items, back out onto the enemy side of the map. Sort of big impact with, but they didn't find it. They make the jump. They end up ending in a team fight where they lose 3 themselves over in the mid. They're going to have the lockdown. They're going to have the damage. Quick jump onto Boom. As OG continue to build this lead, and Gaimin Gladiators starting to get left behind a little bit. Cough too much, they'll finish this one off. As Gaimin Gladiators trying to stick together over in the jungle of OG. The TPs are coming in. They might be in trouble here.
It's been a constant 4K gold lead for OG for quite some time. Jump.
Yeah, straight away onto Ace. We'll see here, Ace is going to get taken out. Amar was able to jump across the map here with the Fiend's Gate, and that's going to allow him to provide the route to lock down Boom, and Boom, he can't jump out of it. They keep him completely controlled. Celery on the way back. Also, nowhere for
Amar's
him to
like,
run.
see ya, I don't need to be in this kill. What they could have done is maybe TP away so Dragonite gets more experience.
Aye, that would have been big brain.
Not sure Amar would do that. Like, he's probably sticking there to get some extra damage and XP, possibly a kill as well.
if they're not making the move on to Amar. He's always going to have that option of being able to join the team. And as soon as he turns up, you're almost certainly not going to kill him, especially if you've already expended your jump on someone else. So you've got to be prepared to run away from this man. That's mid. Amar starting with a bit of a poke. The rest of OG moving over. Not quite able to get the bushwhack in onto Dyrachyo though.
He just walks back into his own pit.
Dyrachyo's taking heavy damage here. Celery comes up with the tether, but he's dead. The Chain Frost is out. Ace commits him to the BKB. Arena is down. Tofu trying to rub it. Amar just slices into him here. Gets on top of the techies. They have managed to punch back a bit here, Gaimin Gladiators, taking 2 kills themselves onto the support. They're going to end up losing 3. And of course, one of them being that of their carry, Dyrachyo, going down. So OG will continue to be in a space where they can get some hits in onto the tower. It's only Boom and Ace alive.
Gaimin Gladiators, they understand, but like we can't go for the cores. They try to poke on Amar to see how much damage he's got.
Suddenly Dragon Tail's back up, and he's unable to live without that magic immunity on.
And Amar just finished his heart. Sitting at the 3.8k HP right now.
Goodness. Yeah, he's having a good one here. 7-0-5 on a hero that we're not really seeing. Amar turning up today. Top net worth. He's having a great showing. So what Gaimin Gladiators could do, they're trying to step out of their base. And again, look for these fights off the back of Ace's jumps. Who do they want to jump? Ace is trying to look for the supports, and he has found them. He's caught Mishra and Tiger. Tiger will be focused down by Dyrachyo. They get the 2 supports. Now let's see how Gaimin Gladiators can deal with the 3 cores. Celery, he'll be focused first by OG. Over to the side, Tofu's trying to run, but BZM's on top of him.
The question is simply they cannot. Like, they just don't have what it takes to kill these cores. Dragonite naturally tanky. They do go in and they do get the kills on support, but that's all they can get. Even PL at this moment has a heart, so it's very hard for them to take a fight. Dragonite also hit level 20 and also going for full AC, so they're going to be even more tankier.
I mean, yeah, well, what do you do if you're Gaimin Gladiators? Because it must feel sort of impossible in this position. Now, as you say, as we're seeing, you are only able to kill the supports. You're not getting any of the cores. You're losing your cores yourselves. 10k lead isn't the biggest of leads, but this game feels kind of over.
Yeah, exactly. So to your question, maybe start thinking, how to approach draft number 2. Because this one feels, I just don't see them having enough damage. They also don't have a break mechanic on their side, which they would definitely love to have against Dragonite and Underlord, but they just don't. So Amar can walk in freely in these fights, and as long as he has mana to like TP out, he's gonna be fine.
Well, they can't stop him. As here we have
Jhin cute, yeah.
It's going to be a second set of racks almost certainly. I mean, Ace is trying to come in from the backside to get onto the supports, but this time around they're going to be able to turn and find, and that's Ace gone. Not able to catch them by surprise. As OG, they'll keep this push going on here. It's Gaimin Gladiators. We may see them tap out soon. I don't know if there's much more they can do. They're going to try with one final fight here, potentially with the buybacks. Let's see what they can pull out. Ace. He's got his hands on the Lich. It's Misha. Now we get the Frost Shield off, but he'll still die. Over to the side, Dyrachyo attempting to come in onto the course, but again, he just doesn't do the damage. As Amar, he's just running down Dyrachyo. He's got him caught in the pit. Dyrachyo's just dead. Yuragi, he's ready to begin the cleanup. He's over towards Celery.
Dragonite's dropping low.
And he's going to have to jump back himself, though, as he can't stick around to try and finish off the kill. Yuragi's just fighting up by the tier 4s. They're doing barely any damage to this PL whatsoever. As Amar, he's just chilling. BKB's at the ready.
He has a Fiend's Gate if they want to reset. Go back to base, and here we go.
Quick reset, get the mana back up, get BZM back up to full HP. And sort of leave Yuragi to deal with the whole team whilst you buy time before you return. And he's ready to do that. They catch Boom, they catch Celery, there it is, they've had enough now. GG is called as OG. This game 1 victory looking very impressive, and it really did feel with sort of the heroes and everything. There was nothing that Gaimin Gladiators could do. This really did look like one of those games where there was just nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
for
you
them
just
to do.
don't have enough damage. The way OG itemized, look at those left, the fist bumps, they're like, well, we totally destroyed this game. It was a great performance from OG. Like we've seen in a couple of the fights where they only managed to take down 2 supports outside of OG, but that's it. If we look at the score